Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the HGP Sportscast. Season 3 of the GFF Elite League kicked off on Sunday with a doubleheader: Fruta Conquerors versus New Amsterdam United and GDF versus Western Tigers. You'll hear more in this report. Season 3 will see 10 teams competing for supremacy. Who will be the next winner of the GFF Elite League? The opening of the Elite League started with Fruta Conquerors versus New Amsterdam at the National Track and Field Stadium, Lenora. The game saw a goalless first half with many attempts of breaking in the front door of New Amsterdam by the Conquerors. It was in the 78th minute that the first and only goal of the match came from the Fruta Conquerors to seal a win for the side from number 11, Ian Allen. The first game was followed by the official opening ceremony of the league, with 9 of the 10 participating teams taking part in the March Past. Present at the March Past were Ansgrove United, Buxton United, Cougars FC, Den Amstel, GDF, Victoria Kings, Western Tigers, Malrock and New Amsterdam United. After the completion of the opening ceremony, GDF battled Western Tigers in Game 2 of the night. The match between the two elite teams kicked off with a scorching tempo as number 6 Carlos Adams of GDF FC brought home the first goal for his team in the 13th minute, leaving the Tigers powerless. After this, the Tigers were out for revenge, and shortly after, Andrew Murray, number 10 of the Western Tigers, shattered the military defense of GDF in the 27th minute to leave the game in a draw for the remainder of the match. For the HGP Sports, Colin Abrams. Kristen Macklingham will tell you now that National Under-15 member Jaladi Trim and Under-17 Tiandi Smith were the most valuable players of their respective categories in the 3rd annual CONCACAF Women's Football Day hosted by the GFF last Saturday.
The program, held from 1100 hours to 1700 hours, saw the Under-15 competition being won by Kwakwani, while Senior Fruta Conquerors won the Under-17 edition. The participants were girls from across Guyana, inclusive of Kwakwani, Lethem, East Bank, Georgetown, Bartica, Oriala, Berbice, and West Demerara. Trim, captain of Under-15 Kwakwani Strikers, was proud of her team's performance and had encouraging words for her peers. Quote, "I am grateful that we won today. I think if more females showed up to more ATC games, they would be successful." End of quote. Under-17 MVP Tiandi Smith, while being thrilled for her nomination, was also proud of her team. She said that, quote, "We knew what we were capable of and we did our best while having fun." End of quote. Outstanding Player Awards went to the Lady Jags Kendra Thomas and Under-15 Fruta Conquerors Hasha Holder. The Women's Day featured 12 female teams and grassroots participants who competed, learned and laughed together under the supervision of the GFF technical staff. The program began with grassroots exercises, then proceeded to Under-15 and Under-17 round-robin matches. The Under-15 matches were among girls from Kwakwani, Lethem, East Bank, Georgetown Academy Training Center, Bartica, Oriala, Junior Fruta Conquerors and New Amsterdam United. Meanwhile, the Under-17 competition was among Senior Fruta Conquerors, West Demerara and the Under-17 Lady Jags. A special grassroots game was also played among the participants. Reporting for HGP Sport, I am Kristen Macklingham.
Thank you, Kristen. The Guyana Hockey Board on Tuesday launched the 13th annual Diamond Mineral Water Indoor Hockey Festival. You'll hear more in this report. The event was launched at the GCC border on Tuesday. It is the longest-running hockey competition in the region. The festival attracts top teams from the Caribbean region and North America and has been a key feature on the Guyana calendar of sports events.
Guyana is now on the regional map for hockey, and its name on the tip of the tongues of all those who visit it. We are happy to have our platinum sponsor, Demerara Distillers Limited, with us today.
Philip Fernandes, Festival Coordinator. The festival will be hosted at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall from November 22 to 26, with both male and female matches. The event caters for 3 categories: the male, female, and veterans. The Carb Veterans Division will enjoy the greatest overseas participation this year, with 3 international teams in Queen's Park and Melbourne from Trinidad and the YMCA of Barbados. The competition promises to be an exciting one, as several teams have made the final and won in previous years. The competition will be a local affair, with the Woodpecker Hikers looking to repeat their upset victory over 6-time champs Pizza Hut GCC. The Old Fort Shooting Stars, Saints and Bingo Spartans completed the women's pools. 4 overseas teams are gracing our shores for this year's festival from Trinidad and Barbados. Along with local teams, the tournament comprises a total of 16 teams. Cash prizes and trophies will once again be awarded to the winners and runner-up in all categories. The winning teams in both male and female tournaments will each receive $1,000, while the runner-up will cart off $500. The winner of the veteran tournament will receive $500, with second-place team receiving incentive prizes. In cricket, the Ghana Jaguars led with 64.8 points after the fourth round of matches in the 2017-2018 Digital 4-Day Championship, followed by Leeward Hurricanes with 44.6 points, Barbados Pride with 42.4, Trinidad and Tobago's Red Steel 41.8, Jamaica Scorpions 36.6, and Windward Hurricanes in the cellar with 18.4 points. And finally, Czech tennis player Jana Novotna, a Wimbledon champion in 1998 and 16-time Grand Slam winner in doubles and mixed doubles, has died at the age of 49 after a long battle with cancer. Here's Kristen Macklingham with this report.
Novotna, who entered the Tennis Hall of Fame in 2005, died surrounded by her family in the Czech Republic, the World Tennis Association said in a release. In a career spanning 14 years on the professional circuit that included 24 WTA single titles and 76 doubles titles, Novotna finally won her only singles Grand Slam at Wimbledon in 1998 after losing in the final in 1993 and 1997. Novotna won the hearts of fans around the world when she burst into tears after throwing away victory against Steffi Graf in the 1993 finals, when on the verge of victory, and was consoled afterwards by a British duchess. WTA Chief Executive Steve Simon said in a statement, quote, "Jana was an inspiration both on and off court to anyone who had the opportunity to know her. Her star will always shine brightly in the history of the WTA," end of quote. Novotna was a three-time Olympic medalist and a member of Czechoslovakia's 1988 Fed Cup Championship team. Reporting for HGP Sport, I am Kristen Macklingham.
Thank you, Kristen, and that has brought us to the end of this edition of the HGP Sportscast. Before we go, remember, adversity causes some men to break and others to break records. Back to you, Javon.